do is as soon as you know it, you think you know it, whatever you think this image of God is, I just love for you to shout it out, okay? Good? Okay, I'm counting on you, that person that said yes. Okay, here we go. This is the first one. See if you can figure this one out. Just whenever you know what it is, I mean, if you know at some point, a genie, I heard it. I love it. A genie. The genie of the lamp. We want, some of us on our prayers, when you think about your prayers, we want to rub the lamp and we get 3 wishes. And it's like the genie God of the universe. And our prayers sometimes are like, God, please, 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 just this one time, let me win the lottery. Just this one time, God, I'll never play again. Or I'll play always. If you want more kids to go to college, I'll play as much as you want me to. But just this one time, if I could just win the lottery, please, God. And we think about, and maybe it's not that true, but we're wishing for these things of God, just that He'd give us these things. That's one of the images that I discovered in people's prayers. A second image is this. Let's see if you can get this one. Just whenever you know it. I thought I heard it. Judge, yeah. God is judge. You've had this thought before. And I don't know, I don't read your mail, but you've had this thought. You've thought, God, that's just not fair. That's not fair. That's not what I expect, the way things to happen in the world. That's just not fair. And you want God to judge. And you want God to take on the ruler of the role of ruler. And to make judgments and to correct things in the world. In fact, some of you, if you're really honest, you wouldn't say this in church. But you've thought before, and I've thought this before. When you see injustice in the world, you've thought, God, I hope they get what they deserve. I hope they get what they deserve. I'm not saying that's right, but you've thought that before. Because we sometimes, our image, our expectations of God is that He would be a judge. Here, let's try another one. This should be a quick one, hopefully. I thought it was going to be a quick one.
Magician.
Not a sorcerer, but that's close. A wizard. A wizard. I like it. You guys are helping me out. I appreciate that. Because that's not really the best drawing in the world. A wizard. We think of God as a wizard. We want God to work His magic. And you and I, we get in situations in life and we think, God, please, please, I need you today. Would you part the road of 400 and allow me to get to work through this traffic? Because I woke up late and I have an important meeting I got to get to. God, I've seen you do it before. I saw Charlton Heston. I saw you part the waters. You can do this. And we want God to work His magic. We get in sticky situations like, God, could you please just step up? Could you do this for me? And we want God to function as wizard. Here's a couple more real quick. Since we're having so much fun with this, at least I am. Yeah, fireman. I heard that. Fireman. Thank you for bailing me out on that one. Fireman. And you don't think about this. You probably never thought, oh, fireman God, please do something for me. But you have prayed this. You've prayed this before. You thought, God, I'm in a mess. Help me get out of this. Something is on fire. I didn't need you yesterday, but today there is a fire that I need help putting out. And I don't know how to deal with this. And I need you to come help me figure out this situation and put out this fire. One last one. These are the images I've seen as I examine people's prayers. I didn't hear you. You have to yell louder.
That's pretty good.
I hear a lot of laughter. I don't hear a lot of... Let me see if I can help you out here. A leprechaun, yes, thank you. I was sweating that one. It looks a little bit like a leprechaun. It's an angry leprechaun, but leprechaun nonetheless. We think of God as a leprechaun, like our good luck charm. Like He's our rabbit's foot. And sometimes, and again, you've prayed this, I've prayed this many times. God, just be with me. I'm going into this situation. It's usually in difficult circumstances. Just be with me. Go into this situation with me. And that's why I think people have bobblehead Jesuses on their dashboard of their car. If you have bobblehead Jesus on your car, I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying. I think you think of God a little bit as a leprechaun because it's like, okay, God, I want to take you with me wherever I go. I want you to be my good luck charm. Help me out. And these are the images we think of when we listen to our prayers. they say certain things about what we expect from God. And so whether you have really high expectations or really low expectations, in fact, some of you are here today and you say, you know what? If I'm really honest, again, another thing we wouldn't say in church, we're saying a lot of things we wouldn't say in church tonight. If you're really honest, you'd say, you know what? I don't really pray about a whole lot. There's not a whole lot I pray about, and I don't have a lot of expectations of God. I don't think God maybe is that concerned or that involved in my life and my world, the details of my day-to-day life. And so my expectations of God aren't very high. That is still an expectation you have of God. We all have expectations, whether they're high or whether they're low. So the question I want to deal with tonight, the all-important question is, what do you expect from God? Or this is the way Andy would say it. Andy would say, what do you expect from God? Really? Yeah. Isn't that what he's saying? What do you expect from God? Really? Really, what do you expect from God? That's an important question, because what you expect from God impacts your relationship with God. And some of you are here and you go, wait, I don't know if I have a relationship with God. Or I have a relationship with God and it's going great, but your expectations impact that relationship. You see, every single one of us is somewhere in our relationship with God. Everybody in here, everybody in the sound of my voice, we all have some level of relationship to or with God. Everybody is somewhere in their relationship with God.